Hi, Stampers! For part two? Yeah, good for you. Did you watch part one? If you skipped it over, you're going to want to go back. Those are the items that are going to sell out probably sooner than any of the things that I'm going to show you right now, okay? So what I covered in the first, I'm Kelly, by the way. Hi, it's nice to see you. Sorry, I mean business today. I'm doing video number 2. I just think you know me already. My name is Kelly Ann from Stamping with Kelly, and I'm so glad that you're joining me. um, so we're in my new space here. What do you guys think? I have had this space for quite a while, but it has not been clean. So it hasn't been camera ready. I've been shooting over in the other space in my studio where I well, for years and years was holding in-person classes. So over the last couple of years, I haven't done anything in person. And now looking to the future, I'm thinking, where can I do my video recording and where can I do my live classes? So I'm just transitioning right now. So we'll see. I'm clean in here. I'm gonna be clean over there too. So I'm glad you're joining me. Okay, I mentioned already, this is part 2. Okay, part 2. Part 1 I already recorded earlier today. It's Sunday, March 27th, 27th, and the annual catalog retired list is out right now. It has been released. It's for sale. Things are starting to sell out, and I just don't want you guys to miss out. So what I'm going to cover in this video is a tour through the first half of the catalog. Well, it's mostly like 3/4 of the catalog, and that's all of our stamps. There's so many stamps that are leaving us, but the problem is many dies are leaving us as well, and I covered those in the other video. So you'll have to kind of use the 2 videos together or use the online store. You can also request a list from me. I took a look at this list, you guys. I went through it for hours and hours and marked everything in the catalog so that you guys can see a visual of what's staying, what's going, and can understand how to put together your shopping list for this month. So this is only available while supplies last until May 2nd. Our new catalog comes out May 3rd, and that's when any of these items, if they're still in the warehouse, will not be available for purchase anymore. Now, I say if they are still available in the warehouse because anything that comes overseas, of course, takes a long time to get here by boat. So we're talking designer series papers, embellishments, ribbons, any of our dies, our tools, like our punches, and there's lots of punches leaving us. So that's the other video, part 1, you're going to want to take a look at. Now, Stampin' Up! In the past has guaranteed, like I'm talking years, they have guaranteed that stamps will be available until the end of the catalog ordering period, and that is no longer the case. So we have seen in the last 2 years stamps selling out during this period too. Even though stamps are made by Stampin' Up! In the United States, they're still subject to selling out too. So if you see something, just order early, please, and don't delay. I would hate for you to miss out on these items, and that's why I wanted to do this video. So let's take a look down. Oh, I'm going to talk to you about a couple things here. So first and foremost, if you are ordering in the next few days here, March is almost over, can you believe it? But I have a $100 ordering special. So if you order $100 minimum, you will receive from me a pack of 12-inch by 12-inch brass foil sheets. These are really shiny and really pretty. And then to go along with them, I'm giving you a little sampler of our new brass butterflies. You're going to get 24 of those. So if you're watching this in the future, whether you're on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page, then just reach out to me. I've always got a $100 ordering special, and I'd be happy to let you know what you're going to get for free with your $100 minimum order. We also have a brand new set that's available. This is a suite that's available. It includes whole bunch of products which you can purchase individually or all together, and we're going to be playing with these for some of our club projects too. They're so pretty, and they're just the beachy ocean escape that I need March in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. All right, we've also got a special one for the remainder of this month. So up until March 31st, you can save 20% on our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and compatible bundles. So this is a great deal. Normally when you bundle and save, it's just 10% off. So you're getting a great deal on those too. And if you're wanting to get started in die cutting, or perhaps you want to take it up a notch with a little travel size version. Oh, I don't know. Can you see it over my shoulder? Here, I'll make it here. Can you see it over there? There's the big mama. Ooh, which way? Here we go. There's the baby. Big boss, baby boss. Baby boss can easily fit into your suitcase, into your trailer if you go stampin' camping like what I do. So make sure you check something else off your wish list. This is also another great gift. So Mother's Day is coming up in a couple months, and you might want to drop some hints. You maybe have birthdays over the next little while, right? This is a great tool to have in your collection. Okay, we also have an upcoming paper pumpkin pack. This is our subscription service that comes every month, and this is the teaser that we get. So if you sign up for right now, next month, in the middle of the month, you'll have this beautiful kit. It says Celebrate Moments of Growth with the Changes Beautiful Paper Pumpkin Kit. I really like that. I'm intrigued, and I like butterflies, so I think this is going to be beautiful. So just sign up now, and then you'll have that kit delivered to your door. In Club, I wanted to take you through this kit that was delivered to me this month. It's called Beyond the Horizon. It's all this beautiful nature theme, and it's so gorgeous. If you guys want a pack of this, a full pack or refill packs, contact me after April 10th. I can release them, but in the meantime, you'll want to reserve them. So you can contact me, and then I'll put your name on them, okay? And then we can officially sell them starting, I guess, April 11th, okay? And last but not least, a special that is still going on. This is our All Together Suite. So I just want to remind you about this. Some of the markers are still unavailable, but this designer series paper is while supplies last, and it's so beautiful and inclusive and has such a wonderful meaning. Plus it's just in black and white, so you can color it to your heart's content and make it whatever color you want. Okay, I'm going to take you down now. I have in my hot little hands here the brand new catalog, and I cannot show you inside, but you can see it is thick, it is beautiful, and there's lots of new products coming, which is very exciting. But let's remember, let's just think about this for a second. We have a year to order these once they become available starting May 3rd. So to hold off right now and not get what you love out of our other annual catalog and wait for this annual catalog would be a shame, wouldn't it? Especially since there's up to 50% off right now on our retiring catalog. So just because it's retiring doesn't mean that you can't stop using it. What it means, and when I'm sad, is because I can't use it anymore because it's cruel and mean if I use it on my classes and say, you can't get this anymore, but I have it, haha. So if I ever express sadness, it's because I'm sad that I can't use it in my classes anymore. That's my business, right? Is to show you products and then be able to sell you the products so that you can purchase them and play with them yourself. But if they're retired, I can't show them anymore, or I don't show them anymore. But that doesn't mean that they've gone bad for you. That means you can have them in your collection and keep using them for years to come. So anything that we purchase from this annual catalog is a great value, and there's urgency right now because it's while supplies last too. So Stampin' Up! Releases this horrible, it's horrible list, you guys. It's a long, horrible list with all kinds of codes and things on them and asterisks and things like that. You don't want to look at this, do you? No. That's why I do these videos for you, because I'm going to take you through the catalog, and I've taken that list and I've marked up my entire catalog with things that are leaving us, okay? I'm going to show you, as we kind of go through here, some cards that we've made as well over the last few months, or even some swaps that I've received, so that you can have some inspiration on these products. Okay, Beauty of the Earth is leaving us, and I've got so many projects to show you for this one here. Okay, first of all, oh, who made this one? I can't remember. It was a swap that I received with demonstrators, but it's got this great cutout piece of the designer series paper. Again, I'm not talking about designer series papers so much in this video because I've covered it in the other video. Same thing with the dies, but the bundle for this one is going to be leaving us. No, is that true? No, it's the dies too. The dies are definitely leaving us. Okay, you guys, I have to look at this. I have to cross-reference. 158. Yeah, the dies are leaving as well. So the stamp set is going to stay, but the dies and the bundle, which you can save 10%, is leaving us. So this is a really fun card that some beautiful person made as a part of a swap. And I'm so sorry. I don't have, for some reason, the card. Is this the card that goes along with it? Sue Phillip? Oh, I think. I don't know if it is or not. I'm sorry. Sue Phillip, I think this might be your card that you made me. Thank you. I think it's gorgeous. This is a card that I made. It's like a diorama card, and you write your message on the back. It's sized so that it fits flat into a regular envelope, but then when your recipient receives it, they can set it up just like that, and they've got this beautiful diorama look. If you're interested in this, make sure you look up my YouTube videos. You can see how I made this on my YouTube. And if you're wondering where that is, just write me a comment and I'd be really happy to link that up for you. Hello from Florida. Oh, Susan, we had snow. We had a snow blizzard come through the other day. Oh, send me some of that Florida vibe right there. Sarah, my friend, made this one. I just love this. And of course the dies cut out the top of the tree there, and then the smaller tree too. And Christine Maslanko made this one, again with that beautiful stamp set and some of the designer series paper. This one is made by Evelyn Wood. She just made it with the outside die piece here and overlaid it with, I think she put lots of 𝘾𝙧𝙧 on there. Isn't it pretty? There's lots of retiring products on here, including the gems, lots of goodies. And then this one here is made by my friend Jerry, and she cut out the smaller tree there. Such beautiful work. I better get a system here of putting this stuff together because I'm going to make a mess. I know. I'm like on the first page here. Okay, page 12 here. This is the bundle that goes along with the seascape, and we made a really fun card with this one. Susan, make sure you're not looking at the prices that I'm telling you because my prices are in Canadian, okay? This is a beautiful card that we made in Club. No stamping involved in this, but it's using the seascape dies that go along with this stamp set. So you can bundle and save, but I think you'll want to double check because those dies are going to be a better deal to purchase them separate from the stamp set. So again, if you want to see this one, it's just on my YouTube channel. All right. A Wish for Everything is my favorite go-to stamp set for all of the sayings that you could ever need. This one's a really great one because it gives you a verse to go inside the card as well as these words that you can put kind of together into a saying. On page 15, we didn't use the stamp set because this was a club card, so it was sent all over Canada, but we put this one together with the dies from the welcoming window. Now the stamp set to go along with it is so great because you can layer up the imagery, and then all of these pots and everything can be cut out, like, and you've got the two-step of the flowers that you can put in there too. Now let's go a couple pages to page 19. Oh, I really want to use this die pack for maybe next month's club, but I love that the stamp has a die that goes along with it. This is a really fun one. And it's got hugs, and then on your special day, birthday, sending you, all these different sayings that go along with it. On page 20, this Blossoms in Bloom stamp set is so pretty. It's got this very detailed die that goes along with it that layers up. So you can bundle and save 10%, but just whenever you're bundling and saving 10% at this time of year, make sure you take a look at the two items separately because it might be cheaper to get them separately at this time of year, okay? On page 21, we've got our Timeless Tropical. This is a really fun tropical, it's like a vacation, really. Susan she gets this every day maybe in Florida, but this is my little vacation in a card. And all I did was like smoosh on some ink with my water painters and then stamped the palm trees over top. I love this set for all of the beautiful different imagery, the pineapple, but make sure you also check out the coordinating dies. There's no bundle and save 10%, but there is a special on the dies that go along with this. And you can see in the catalog, whenever there's an outline like this, that there's a die that cuts out that image. So you've got dies that actually cut out many images here, and it's just the sayings that aren't cut out by the dies. On page 22, you can see this beautiful dandelion. This is 40% off. It's great, I think, even just for this cute little bee, but the dandelion images are so pretty as well. My friend Bilkis made this card for me. It's another tower card, and it's using the dies that go along with this. So this is a great set that you can use in many different ways. Now, some of these, the bundle only is leaving us. And what that means is that when Stampin' Up! First releases products in a bundle, in that publication, they will be bundled and saved 10%. Now, if those products continue forward, they are sold unbundled. So again, the bundle and save is only in the first publication of release. So for this Dragonfly Garden bundle, you'll definitely want to bundle and save 10% if this is your style. I just love this. It's got a punch that goes along with it. So you can see, oh, who made this one? I really wish that I knew who some of these cards were made by. This one is made by my friend Lorna Bonis, and she just used some beautiful strips of Designer Series paper there and some fun stamping to cut this all out. And this is made by Christine Maslenko. She made that bookbinding fold and then used the punch to punch out the little dragonfly there. And who made this one? I don't know, but I really love the enclosure. Anything that's got a fun kind of enclosure like that is just great, isn't it? Sorry, I don't know who you are anymore. Oh, I missed showing this one on the previous page, but this is a really fun little... This is Valpo Gauthier made this one, and it's got the embossing folder on there too, which is retiring as well. So some beautiful cards there. Thank you for those beautiful cards. Okay, let's go a couple pages here. Enjoy the Moment is 20% off. This one is one that we actually used for a conference. So the conference had us making some fun little layouts, like something like this. But then I kind of went crazy with this one and made some different ones. I really love the masculinity of this set. Here's the coordinating envelope that goes along with it. I love the simplicity and how masculine it is for these great little note cards. This one here, I used my Stampin' Write markers to ink up, and then I used this here to create this pattern, this Designer Series paper almost pattern on the back, just with some repetitive stamping, just like that. And with this one, I used some of this is our Misty Moonlight. And I stamped that beautiful image just over and over again, stamping off. And then I made some faux suede paper here too. You can use a bone folder and actually break apart your cardstock. And then when you peel it apart, it's got this beautiful faux suede look. This one's probably my favorite though. I love this one. It's just using actually one of our small little ink pads or Stampin' Spots and dragging it across the paper, and then I just stamped over top. How easy is that? The Coastal Cabana color just really makes it pop. Okay, so again, page 27, this is another one that's the bundle only leaving us. So Friends Are Like Seashells bundle is leaving us. Save 10% right now if you purchase that bundle. The Pansy Petals Suite is leaving us. So these are the codes that are one code for all of the items on these pages. These are not a better deal. It just saves you time from having to input all of these different item codes, okay? Page 30 in Bloom. This is a really cute little solid stamp. And then has some great sayings in there. Light-Hearted Lines has great sayings as well. And Dress to Impress has a really fun die pack that's 50% off right now. And the dies actually make a cute little purse. You'll love it. So make sure you check out my other video, or you can check out online too. On page 32, the Sweet Ice Cream is actually on sale, but you can get the punch at 50% off. $12 for this punch, and you can get 20% off the stamp set. That's a fabulous deal, and I just love the look of this. You get the cute little ice cream cone top and the cone bottom, and then this little piece here actually is a two-step stamping to make a popsicle, and then you've got the little popsicle stick. You can put smaller popsicles, whatever you want to do, and then this has got the crosshatch for a waffle cone. But most of all in this, I really like the sayings. That's what I go for now that I've been stamping for so many years, is a stamp set that has some really cool different sayings. And so things like "You're so cool" or "Treat yourself," those really come in handy for a lot of different projects. Not just ice cream theme, right? "You're so cool" would be great for adolescent males especially. You can put that on a lot of different projects. And "You Melt My Heart" I even used on a Christmas card. So this is a really versatile set. A huge winner in my books. Page 32, still, Measure of Love is really cute. It's got the scale, and then you can put together all of these different things. But of course, you don't have to use the scale either. You can have the fun bowl full of cherries, the tower of cupcakes, whatever you want to put in. Or you can mask it and turn this into a little cupcake stand, right? By covering up that part there when you're stamping, and then you've just got a little cupcake stand. On page 33, Brew Some Fun. This is a great one for the tea and coffee lovers in your life. Page 34, What's Cooking? This is probably the most unique, I think, stamp set that we've had in a while. It's got this great shading on all the pieces, but really the dies are, they make me so happy. I love cooking. I love cooking classes, and my favorite place to relax is in the kitchen. So that is a great stamp set, and pack of course, dies as well that work great with it. Create with Friends is another one that's perfect for lots of versatility. So you can put together the sayings, and you've got these great little greetings there. Love, friends, amazing, celebrate, create. These are really core sayings, and they're so fast to come together with these other sayings that go along with it. Page 37, Daisy Lane is leaving us, as well as our Daisy Punch. 20% off the Daisy Punch, okay? So this is going to be a great deal, and I love the line work on this one. You can make it look really classy. It doesn't have to look like a, very young looking daisy. It can look really pretty, and then all you do is just stamp it a couple times and layer it, just kind of offset a little bit, and then the petals just fill in, and you can make a beautiful thick flower. Page 38, Timeless Tulips is 20% off. And where's our tulip punch? Is that leaving us? No, that's not leaving us. So just the stamp set is leaving us. This one's great because it has Easter, Mother's Day, Get Well, Birthday, and then like a sympathy, and then kind of a thank you. And then if that wasn't enough, just a hello, because sometimes you just need that perfect little hello, right? Sunny Sentiments has got some great sentiments there, 5 different stamps that just have great sayings. I love different sayings now. Of course, I'm always attracted to imagery, but the sayings are what get me now. Sharing Sunshine is a fun one, as well as Best Chapter. You've got all these fun banners. Make It Happen is like a desk. Bunches of Fun has got these fun punny sayings, along with his dog with his cute little cone of shame. On page 42, you can see Many Happenings and Many Messages. Both of these are being discontinued, and they coordinate with this die pack, which is 20% off. This cuts out so many different shapes, but it's only one die, and these are only one stamp. I actually have them handy, but I'm going to just grab them because it's hard to explain otherwise. I think I have them handy. I thought I saw them here just now. I was just using them the other day. They're so quick and easy because you stamp it just one time. Oh no, I don't know where it is. I thought I saw it. I really did. I have a little bit of a pile here needing to be put away, and I thought they were handy. Sorry for the tease. But these, the stamp is actually this big. You stamp it once, and then the die will cut out all of those different shapes perfectly. You use the heart and star images here to align it, and then you know that it's perfectly aligned going through when you crank it with the big boss. Page 43, our sweet strawberry, as well as our strawberry punch, page 148, is being discontinued. 50% off that strawberry punch. You can use it on its own for sure. $12 is a great deal. But paired along with our sweet strawberry, and you're saving even off of the bundle price by purchasing them separately. So that's a great one to purchase. Page 44, In the Wild, is leaving us. The whole suite, as well as the designer series paper, the embossing folder, the wild cut stamp set, and the dies too, all leaving. Page 47, the dies and the Hats Off stamp set are both leaving. This one's great for lots of versatility. Page 48, Path to Greatness is leaving us. I'm an architecture trained person. That was my career for over 10 years. So this one really speaks to me with those beautiful arches. I love that. Page 50 has, of course, a beautiful stamp set up here after the storm. But the one that really, I think, is a winner is this Handsomely Suited. And that goes along with page 166, these dies. 50% off the dies right now, and 50% off the stamp set. Start the car! I was just saying in the part 1 video that this is the kind of stamp set that really draws my attention now. It's something different and new. So let's see here. This one was made by, I think, Alana Grant. She just used some fun pattern paper and then layered up some squares along with this fun little bow tie. How easy is that for a Father's Day? And then Christina Giese was swapping with me, and she made this beautiful card. No stamping on the ties whatsoever. She just used the die with a bunch of different pattern papers and then put a little sentiment on there. How great. Then Jerry, my friend, made this one here, and so the dies actually come with the lapels and the tie and the collar, even the pocket and the pocket square. And this stamp set is so great to go along with that too. And then we took that up a notch with our club card that we made. This is one, I don't know if you can see that. They've got cute little buttons on there. And I even put a little button on the sweater, as well as put some trim on there. And with this, you open it up, open up the sweater, then you've got a little shirt underneath. You've got the collar and the stitched pocket, and then you can write your message on the inside. And we had fun playing with the different patterns of paper too, to make different versions of this. This is going to be a really fun set to put together a whole bunch of different projects for those people in your life that are sometimes tricky to craft for, right? Let me just organize this a little bit here. There we go. So page 51 has got one of my favorite stamp sets and die packs that goes along with it. Sailing Home is a beautiful stamp set that has great dies, pictured on page 165. I'm not going to do this for everything, just my favorite ones, I promise, okay? But the Smooth Sailing is 20% off. This has got versatile dies for tags, cuts out the sailboats and the lighthouse, the anchor. It also cuts out rope like a little knot, as well as the steering wheel too. So lots of coordinating images, but then also standalone images too. So this is going to be great for doing like background paper. You could do all kinds of things with this. And the stamp is so classy and beautiful. What I've actually really been enjoying lately are stamps with birds like this, because then it makes it so that you can stamp over top of even our photorealistic designer series paper, or the one that looks like the paintings, the New Horizons, and you can stamp those birds on there and it just takes it up to a whole new level. Okay, page 52, the dies are actually leaving us, as well as the bundle for this inspired pots. Nature's Beauty is leaving us. This is like quite realistic sketch as well. Great for masculine cards, or anyone loves nature, right? Page 54, Pampered Pets. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And they have a die pack that go along with them. These ones are some of my favorite. They just make me think of like Lady and the Tramp. I don't know, I just love them. And I really like the sayings too that go along with them. Page 55, Wildly Adorable. This is great for coloring, so much fun. Page 56, Turtle Friends and the bundle, as well as the punch, is leaving us. So the punch is 20% off. So it's a better deal, I think, to get it separated, not the bundle, and save 10%, okay? Stellar Birthday is another cute one, great for kids and coloring. I want to show you, though, this one on page 58 is called Pirates and Mermaids, and I just had fun playing with this the other day. I love this stamp set. It's got fun sayings, it's got amazing imagery for, you know, no matter if they're little girls or little boys, they'll love them. Or if they're a mermaid at heart, like I am. This one here is the card that I made. So just stamping that and coloring it. Then I use actually the punch for the ice cream cone. Let's see if I can show you here. The ice cream cone punch. And I use the scallop to make my little mermaid scallops there too. So fun. So cute. I think this one's a real winner too. It's very different than some other ones that we've had. We've had like kind of a realistic mermaid, but I like this mermaid better, to be honest. Page 59, All for Baby is leaving us, as well as the bundle and the dies. You're a Peach is leaving us completely. So we're talking designer series papers and stamps and punches, or sorry, not punches, dies. That's what it comes with, dies. And I made this card for Club just a little while ago. So again, if you want this video, just check out my YouTube channel. This is using the designer series paper as like the card base, and then using the great sayings that come in this. Happy birthday to a sweet friend. And we actually didn't even stamp this. We colored this peach in with the die cuts. But you don't have to do that unless you're, you know, stamping over the internet with me. But when you stamp this, you get that photorealistic look of all the different shading as well. So this is a great stamp set to go along with it. Page 62, we've got Hippo Happiness. This one has great shapes. So if you like this stamp set, this is going to give you the stamp set and so much more. It's going to give you 3 great shapes in 3 different sizes. So I think as demonstrators, this is one of the die packs that we're really most sad about leaving, because we use it all the time. But it also actually includes the die cuts for cutting out our little lamb, unicorn, and hippo too. Oh, and sorry, butterfly as well. So you've got lots of versatility there. Celebrate with Flowers has this really fun vertical happy birthday. That's very unique and hard to find. On page 64, Way to Goat is a cute one for coloring. From All of Us, again, has got more great line art, and this has got more of like kind of tropical animals. And Hey Birthday Chick, I have a stamp or a card, I think, to showcase this one. Hey Chick. Oh, you know what? This might be on the next page, actually. Oh, it's Hey Birthday Chick. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I've got a similar one here, but I don't have the imagery from the Hey Birthday Chick. I should have looked more closely at that. Sorry about that. That one's 20% off right now. That's a great deal. Happiest of Birthdays has this beautiful wishing you the happiest of birthdays. I think I've got that one on the gorgeous. Oh no. But you could use something like this and put it just on something like a card like that. And that's all you need, right? So beautiful. So pretty. Page 69, the Simply Elegant suite is leaving us. The Punch is leaving us. And this beautiful stamp set. It has a pack of paper that coordinates with it. I love what Chris Carmichael did with this. This kind of corner motif, she just stamped tone on tone there and then has some embossing here. This is a beautiful border and she just put that on either side. And this card looks really pretty in that gray and purple. On page 70, the Encircled in Friendship. This has been catching the eye of many of my stampers recently. I've had lots of people pick up on this one, and it's got some great dies that go along with it. Forever Blossoms is really pretty, beautiful sayings in there, and great for love themed. And Prize Peony has a fantastic die pack that goes along with it with a 3D peony that you can create. 20% off right now. Page 74, Always in My Heart, is a beautiful stamp set, but the die pack is really the showstopper for me. Very versatile. So you might want to check in on the die pack as well and just take a look. You can see a little hint of what the die has in store for you, as well as this fun banner too. On page 76, Positive Thoughts, great nature theme, and Forever Grapevine is a wonderful wine theme if you want, or grapevine. Ornate Thanks is really fun. You've got this thank you, so grateful, and thanks, and then all the little sayings that go along with it. So it's a big set about thank yous. I give so many thank yous, so this is a great one for versatility. Again, Bundle and Save 10% is leaving us here for the Flowers of Friendship bundle. Beautiful Moments is such an emotional set, isn't it? It really evokes a lot of emotion for me. It's got great sayings, but the imagery is really what speaks to me, as well as just this, again, the simple birds and the backgrounds, things like that. Just brings it all together into a very valuable set. Look at these cute little stylized butterflies. So adorable. On page 81, this is a suite called Bloom Where You're Planted. This stamp set and the dies are going to continue forward, but the Bundle and Save 10% is going to be leaving us. Free as a Bird is a stamp set that I actually demoed at a demonstrator conference in, gosh, this feels like a lifetime ago. I was pregnant, so it was obviously like 3 years ago in Vancouver in front of 600 demonstrators. I showcased a whole bunch of different cards. This wasn't one of them actually, but this is a more recent card that I made for a swap. I love this stamp set. I fell in love with it when I had to present it, or when I got to present it. I didn't have to. I decided to, and I got to choose it too. It was amazing. But this line work is so gorgeous. I love birds. I love flowers, but the sayings are really incredible. How about this one? The world needs more of you. How beautiful. I want to give that to so many special people in my life. I love that. Okay, let's take a look here. Page 84, Sweet Farewell is leaving us, as well as Right Behind You is leaving us. Oh, Back on Your Feet is such a fun and unique one. This one is a really good seller. This is not good. And then Sigh. Sometimes that's all there's to say, and that I'm here for you, right? How about this? Hope things get better soon. This is a really cute one. See, my friend Christina made one of these cards. I don't have it. You guys, if only you could see behind the scenes, right? So this one here, made by my friend Christina, I think. And look at this cute little card. She's got that circle punch there. She's just got this little turtle upside down. Just black and white, and then that pop of color through the little peekaboo window. Love it! Love it, love it, love it. On page 86, the Badger Besties is a really cute one, and Senior Years has got a really fun look and got some sassy sayings in there. I like that a lot. Page 89, this is called the Tidings of Christmas Suite. This has designer series paper, stamp set, die pack, all of it's leaving. It's so pretty and so classy looking. Be sure to take a closer look at this one. This is going to be a really versatile set for you. On page 90, Festive Foliage and Snowflake Wishes are both leaving. Snowflake Wishes has a fantastic die pack with some of my favorite snowflakes ever. This snowflake here is cut from that pack, and you can see the red is actually peeking through from this layer from behind. It cuts out just the little pieces of the snowflake so you can layer it up. Then there's a whole bunch that actually cut out the real snowflakes, like the actual snowflakes too. This is shown at 100%. This is shown at 50%. This is a huge stamp set. When you open up the case, it's got 2 full sheets. So it's a really great deal. This, to me, is a big winner, also because of the sayings, too. Page 91, Evergreen Elegance has a coordinating punch that goes along sort of with it. It's kind of standalone, but it goes along sort of with it. This is, again, a beautiful, just classic tree. I like the sayings. I like the size of them. I like that you've got this great size for the inside of your card, because if you're like me, for Christmas you just want to stamp, sign the names, and move along, right? Have those well wishes sent on their way, but I don't need extra work on writing out a handmade, like a hand thought out message for every single card at Christmas, right? Poinsettia Petals is also shown at 50%, except for this leaf here. This is again a huge robust set with a whole bunch of stamped images that can be die cut, and then even some extra die cut pieces too to add like a 3D element. You can see it a little bit here. This is another huge winner for me. That's got great versatility, fantastic sayings, wonderful imagery, and it's just beautiful and classic. This is a big winner in my books. On page 93, Snowman Season has a punch that goes along with it. Look at how cute he is. And I love these other little snowmen that go along with it too. So the punch is also being retired too, so make sure you get both of those so that you can get the coordination and have it easily punched out. Quick and easy is always good for Christmas. Perfectly Plaid also has a punch that goes along with it. This is our tree punch. This one isn't just for Christmas. I really like that it cuts out plaid images and kind of stylized trees, but then also this beautiful like fuzzy looking tree that looks really quite 3D. So you've got lots of versatility with that stamp set too. Page 94, this is called Season's Blessing. The dies, the bundle, and the stamps all leaving. Banner Year is also leaving us too. And on page 97, this Expressions in Ink is showstopper. It truly is. So my friend Sarah has created this beautiful card. Again, the dies and the stamps are going to continue forward, but Bundle and Save 10% is leaving us. She used the dies for this gold piece here, this overlay, and then just stamped this little greeting on there. This designer series paper actually comes with the gold already on it, so you'll want to pick up a pack of that for sure. That's like the big winner of all the designer series papers in my book. It's also the one, I think it's Stampin' Up's big winner too, because it's the one that's featured on the front of the catalog. That's always a good sign, right? You can see that die there is the one that Sarah used to create that gorgeous card. It comes together so quick and easy too. Page 98, we've just got the Bundle and Save 10% that's leaving us here. These dies are going to be discontinued as, oh no, that's a lie. The dies and the stamps that are continuing, just the Bundle and Save 10% is leaving. All Things Fabulous and the dies are leaving, as well as Henna Hearts. Etched in Nature wasn't available, and Very Versailles is leaving. On page 102, To the Moon. This one's been really popular with many of my science-based people. I have a friend who works at, I call it the Space and Science Center, the TELUS World of Science now. And so she, of course, had to pick that up. But this is also popular too for anyone else who celebrates the moon. So things that are lunar cycled, like let's talk about like the Lunar New Year, right? Or even celebrations in Muslim faith as well are very lunar based. So this is a great one for many different people, many different beliefs. Page 103, Best Year, has got some great sayings in there. I like Hip Hip Hooray. This is one that I just keep going back to. I just love it. It's got Christmas, thank you, everything that you need in there. Hand pen, just the sweet is leaving, and the bundle and save, 10%. The stamps and the dies are continuing forward. On page 106, the beautiful butterflies, which are actually huge. It's a big stamp with dies. Just the bundle is leaving us, okay? Page 108, Birds and Branches stamp set is leaving us, as well as hand-drawn blooms. Just the bundle on the Hydrangea Haven. I always stumble over that one. Page 110, bundle only for the Quiet Meadow. But Tasteful Touches is leaving us. This one is such a unique set. If you love feathers, if you love flowers, a little bit of sprigs and greenery, these are all elements that you can use in so many stylistic ways. Then if you look at the sayings, again, so different. Really like stacked on top of each other, really scripty along with capitals. This is going to be one that you can play with for backgrounds, right? You've got two backgrounds there, or just putting like a little flower onto your projects. Really versatile. This one's a winner for versatility. Page 112, Sweet Symmetry is leaving us. The stamps, the punch, the sweet, and the bundle all going, as well as the Batik Boutique stamp set and dies and bundle. The Love of Leaves, this one comes with some stitched leaf dies that coordinate, and those leaves are also leaving us. Queen Anne's Lace is leaving. Page 116, oh, I'm sad to see this one go. This is so innovative. This is when you bundle and save, you actually save 10% on 3 different products. You get the stamps, you get the dies, and you also get this hybrid embossing folder. So the embossing folder, you can see a little bit here, it opens up and it's got texture on the inside. If you were to put a piece of paper in that, then the piece of paper would come out textured. You can use it like that. But the extra bonus feature of these is that there's some metal dies that actually nest into the embossing folder that's made of plastic, and they fit in perfectly, so you can put in a piece of paper along with those dies into the embossing folder, close it up, crank it through your big boss, and it's going to die cut and texture at the same time, cranking it only one time. Love it. Page 117, all squared away, the bundle, the stamps, the dies, everything's going. We're almost to the end here, guys. Page 118, there's just a couple of our big background stamps that are leaving us. This one I actually do have handy, so I will grab it. But let's take a look here. So this is the Fun Birch. This is done on textured watercolor paper, so it's not as finely detailed as if you were to do it on the white, but my intention is I'm going to spray this and then the color is just going to move a little bit. This is our thick Fluid 100 watercolor paper, which is made of cotton, so when you stamp on it, it gets a lot of texture. But that's how big the stamp is. It's really fun. So that's our birch stamp. And our Wild Roses is 20% off. It's the same kind of idea where it's just a huge background stamp and you can do all kinds of different things with it. On page 119, Handmade for You is also leaving us. This has got the copyright Stampin' Up. So if you plan on selling your stamp or your cards that you make sure you have that copyright Stampin' Up so that it fits with the copyright policy or angel policy. Now, I'm going to skip ahead through this whole section because that was covered in part 1 of the video. And I'm going to go to the back here and cover some stamps that aren't available for purchase like normally, right? This is our host program with a minimum $200 order, or with like combined orders of $200 or more, you actually are eligible to receive or choose out these as some of your free items. So starting at $200, you're going to get 10% rewards. That means a $20 minimum shopping spree. So then you have access to anything in the catalog, plus a really great value on these fantastic host stamp sets. They're shrunken down, shown at 60%. These ones, and it's just one of them that's shown at full size. So I'll give you a better idea here when I show you. Oh, here's my little I've got a few piles going on here. I just had it in the other video. I showcased it, but I don't know where it went now. But I wanted to showcase how big that actual swan was. It's about this big. So you don't have to think that these are itty bitty little stamp sets. They're, oh, look at this. There's some cards that are hiding in the front here. Oh, I've missed a few of them. So there's that beautiful swan. You can see it's quite big in person, actually. And you've got the little ripple, you've got the frog, and you can put the little crown on them if you want. It's got some great sayings in there too. Better Places has got this fun sketchy look. Natural Textures is great for backgrounds. But Pattern Party is the clear winner for me. If you're interested in this, please reach out to me because these are only, again, while supplies last. And this is a really different and fun product that they're offering for free, right? It's a $40 value, just like all of these. $30 value for $18, $27 value for $16, $24 value for $14. This one here is a $40 value, and you can redeem it for $24 of host benefits. That means you can get this free, and you're also getting it as a discounted rate. So how do you get free and discounted? I mean, I don't know, but it works, right? This is 48 sheets of 12-inch by 12-inch paper. It comes with 12 double-sided designs. One side of the designs is all like vibrant, fun rainbow colors, and then the other side of the design is all black and white. It's incredible, and you get 4 each of the patterns. So if this is something that interests you, just let me know, and we can get that together and make it work for you, okay, before the end of this catalog. So I do have a couple of other cards that I'm going to show you here. So the embossing folder here with the trees, I am so sad to say that that is going to be leaving us. This is a fun card that we did for, it's got something sticky inside. I have to just rub that off. There we go. So this is a bookbinding fold card, and we made this for one of our clubs, I don't know, quite a few months ago now. Again, if you're interested, oh, hi Theo, that's so nice to see you. This one was a really fun card to put together, and I love the masculine design, so make sure you get that embossing folder before it's gone. I'm really sad that it's leaving us. This is another fun club project that we created. This is a designer series paper that we had before, and then we actually created all the colors here on the ice cream scoop. This ice cream scoop is, the punch is 50% off right now, and then the stamp set is also being retired too. So it's a really fun product that you can get together, put together a whole bunch of different projects in different ways. I'm hearing noises, and it's not a dog. So it must be a child, right? That means you have a child somewhere who is up from their nap. The last card I'm going to show you here is made by, oh, I wanted to say this was made by Sarah, and I apologize if it wasn't. This is using a die pack that is also retiring too. And these leaves can be put onto the trees in many fun and different ways. But this person actually, aha, I knew I heard you. Hello, sweetheart. Have you? Very good. Okay, I'm almost done, and I'll be out there soon, okay?
See ya.
Okay, see ya.
I'm going to be down here.
Okay.
For the rest of the thing.
Okay, that sounds good.
Math, okay?
Yeah.
And I'll show you when I'm done.
Oh, I can't wait to see all the math that you're going to do. He's in kindergarten, you guys, and he's on spring break, and he's doing math. Oh! Bonus points for him.
I should not even be knowing math right now.
It's true, yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye. Okay. So this is a great little die pack, and this is actually being retired right now as well. So they did some masking here with the sun, the setting sun, and instead of putting the leaves on the trees, they put a nice little pile on the ground there, like nice fall scene. Okay, there you go, you guys. 2 videos, and wow, a lot of retiring products, hey? Like a lot. I love this time of year, but I'm also sad this time of year because I of course have to say goodbye to using some things in my business, but Like I said, it doesn't mean that you have to say goodbye to using them. It just means that you have to snatch them up before they're gone, okay? So my sadness is your happiness if you order these items before they leave. So again, I've got ordering specials for every $100 minimum order that you spend. Also, if you're in Canada anywhere and you spend a minimum of $35, I'm going to send you a project packet for free, and it includes a whole bunch of goodies, and we're going to make them on an online class. If you don't catch it live, that's totally okay. My online club meets monthly from all over Canada. I have people stamping from Newfoundland to Ontario to Manitoba and Saskatchewan, Northern Alberta, and BC. Now I'm so excited. And I just send these little packages all over the place, and then we put them together. All you need are, I do all the die cutting and everything for you. I don't do any stamping for you. So what you'll need is a neutral ink pad color and sayings. I cover all of the imagery and everything with the designer series paper and die cuts. And so all you need is like a saying stamp set and a neutral ink pad, and then adhesives, your crafter's toolkit. I love things like the Take Your Pick tool, which has all kinds of like different attachments on it, and it's little stabby things to lift up your adhesives and things like that. I include embellishments, ribbon, everything. So it's a really fun way to get your crafting fix, to learn some new tricks, and then of course to get to stamp with stampers all over Canada. It's incredible. If you're outside of Canada, I'm so sorry I can't send it to you, but reach out to me and I can send you my tutorials that I have. Those are included for everyone for my club, including supply lists, and then you can watch the video and see how we put it all together, okay? So again, if you catch us live, that's wonderful. If you catch us on the replay, that's even better because it's available any time of the day or night that you want. My live club this month was rescheduled because we had a family emergency with our pet. So I'm looking at holding it Wednesday, March 30th. It's late. Normally it's the third Monday and Tuesday, but I'm going to hold it on March 30th at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So there's still time for you to get your packet. And if you're watching this in the future, please still reach out because I might have previous packets available for purchase, and I might have that for multiple months, and then you can just access the online classes whenever you want. So thank you so much for tuning in. It was great to be with you today, and I hope it made it a little bit easier for you to understand what's staying, what's going, what's on sale, so that you can put together your order. Again, minimum $35 order, you get some projects for free, and then minimum $100 order, you get some projects and also a gift from me, some beautiful brass elements too. So thank you again. I hope to stamp with you again very soon.